Hi guys, it's Marisa. I wanted to talk about a book I've been reading today. I've been reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, and it's a book that's been recommended to me a bazillion different times, and it's been sitting on my desk. I finally picked it up to read last night, and I'm finding it really interesting. He has a great way of describing things that make sense to my brain. I've read these same concepts described different ways over the years, and I really like the way he describes them. So it's somewhat scientific, maybe not in like super jargony scientific way, but it explains the kind of the science behind things. So so I really like it, and I've already had some aha moments, and I'm like maybe a third of the way through the book. But anyway, so the one thing I wanted to go over today is this idea of you have to stick with something in order to see the progress, right? So the little small incremental changes and small steps that you take every single day, you may not notice the progress until later on when you look back on things. Sometimes you have to build up several of those steps until you get to the point where things break free and progress can be made. He uses an example of an ice cube. If you start like 20 something degrees, say 25 degrees, each degree you raise it, you're making progress, but not until you reach 32 degrees, that increment is when things will start to happen and you'll notice the change in the ice cube. It'll melt. Same thing in your everyday life, right? You can keep working at something, keep making progress, but it's not noticeable until you hit that point where things break free and you start having exponential growth. So he calls it the plateau of latent potential, the plateau of latent potential. And there's a nice little graph in the book that shows that there's this valley of disappointment, because it's a curve, and then eventually it's exponential. He calls it the valley of disappointment. Seth Godin calls it the dip, right? You got to get past the dip till you see things take off. I was in a training this past week with Krista May Shore Coaching, and she said you have to, she said success is at the other side of consistency. Same concept. So you have to keep at it, and eventually things will break free and the progress will start to take off. And then it goes up exponentially. So anyway, point is don't quit. Don't quit too soon just because things don't appear to be working in the first day or two, or even month or two. Sometimes it's a long-term project you have to work at before you'll notice progress. Anyway, I'll come back with more observations from the book as I go through it. There's tons of good nuggets in here to share. So have a great day.